you and I talk about this after Final Resolution, and we've got the wonderful opportunity of seeing these two in a championship match, and we're going to see it here in just seconds. But wait a minute.
What's this?
Look at this. Who's that? Who in the world is that with Awesome Kong?
I don't have any idea. I mean, Don, do you remember the rumor from Sunday at Final Resolution? We talked about it, that I had heard that Awesome Kong had an associate in attendance at Final Resolution, but I never expected that.
I don't know what this means about Awesome Kong, but obviously she needs this person by her here for this title match, and this thing just got a little bit more intriguing.
Here comes the proud TNA Knockout Champion that has so much heart. Here comes Gail Kim to the ring for the championship rematch. And Don, you just have to think back to this series of matches, this rivalry between Awesome Kong and Gail Kim that quite honestly has brought back that revitalization of women's wrestling here in North America. But you also have to admit to me that this series of matches with Awesome Kong has taken quite a physical toll on Gail Kim. We are ready for the in-ring introductions of our Thursday night main event Impact. And now let's go to the ring and Jeremy Borash.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your Impact main event and is for the TNA Knockouts Championship of the World. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. Earl Hebner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the combatants. First of all, standing in the corner to my right, she weighed in this morning at 272 pounds from Tokyo, Japan. She is the challenger. This is Awesome Kong. And introducing, standing in the corner to my left, she weighed in this morning at 125 pounds. From Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is the current, reigning, and defending TNA Knockouts Champion of the World. This is Gail.
Whoa! Not even a chance to get Gail Kim introduced as Awesome Kong charges across the ring, but Gail's ready. She's got an answer for her with those nice edge chops to the chest.
You knew she was expecting something from Awesome Kong. That's what you do. You learn from experience. Awesome Kong has always tried to catch her off guard, and Gail Kim staring her eye to eye.
Did you see that spinning back fist?
Oh, it caught Gail Kim straight in the face and knocked her down the mat.
Completely caught her unaware. She just nailed her with that spinning back fist on that she learned over in the dojos in Japan, and it knocked Gail down to the concrete, and she just sent her head first right into the steel steps.
Awesome Kong's total control right now, and again, you mentioned it, Mike. You wonder just what kind of shape Gail Kim is in after Final Resolution. Now look at this, taking that big leg, applying the pressure with her neck over the edge of the rim. But Gail Kim, she can find ways to get this. She's got so much heart, and look at her go after. She doesn't back down for a second.
Well, that near 150-pound weight advantage just illustrated there as Awesome Kong just overpowered Gail Kim, sent her back first directly into the ramp, and now just shoots her right into the wall.
Oh man, she's trying to do all the damage that she can. I mean, just inflicting it, just bull rushing her here, slamming her here, throwing her into this wall, throwing her to that ramp, kicking her to the concrete. Gail Kim, though, do not think that she can't find a way out of this, because every time she reaches down and finds something.
You know, at the same time, I keep thinking of that associate at ringside here as Awesome Kong has Gail Kim in his sight. Gail moved out of the way, and Awesome Kong just busted right through the wall.
Gail Kim, you think about this, what would have happened to Gail Kim if she had connected?
God, look at the impact out of this move.
Oh, she just slams right through the wall. Unbelievable.
Don't go anywhere. Commercial break upcoming. When we return, more of Awesome Kong, Gail Kim. And welcome back, everyone, to our Thursday Night Impact main event. Awesome Kong, Gail Kim for the TNA Knockout Heavyweight Championship. And Awesome Kong was recovered just sent her into the side of the ring, but check out the replay right before we went to the break.
Boy, you can see Gail Kim gets out of the way a split second in time, and Awesome Kong goes right through the wall. But she somehow recovered, and we've seen this. Awesome Kong is unbelievable, and Gail Kim still reeling from the shot she took earlier in the match, and somehow Awesome Kong is back in charge of this matchup, Mike.
Right, that incredibly dominant force, the challenger, Awesome Kong, near 300 pounds, lifts up the champion, the knockout title holder, Gail Kim, and positions her up on the top, in the turnbuckle, in the corner. And Gail, what's she doing here down out of the corner?
Oh, anything she can. I'm gonna tell you something. Facing Awesome Kong turns you into, another spinning shot, but look at Gail Kim, able to come through DDT right on the head. Wow!
That's the move! Here's the pin!
One,
here's the counter!
two.
Here's two!
Oh my God!
How close can you get? Just that close with that great move, that DDT that almost put Awesome Kong away.
I'll tell you something, Gail Kim, I was gonna say, Awesome Kong has made her into such a different wrestler. She knows that it's not about fair play. You've got to take everything, and you see that person that came down with Awesome Kong looking on, and wow, what a senton right there by Gail Kim.
Top rope backsplash. Gail for the cover. Far leg rope. Hebner counts two again. And you're right, it is disconcerting seeing that associate here at ringside. I mean, we know that we don't know much about Awesome Kong, but we know she's certainly out there. But what could be behind that as Gail Kim fires up again, and here's contact made.
Well, you can see Gail Kim's creeped out by it too. It's something different. You have to plan enough when you think about Awesome Kong. You don't want to think about who she has at ringside. Oh no! Oh no!
Look out!
Choke slam! Oh, creamed her.
Pin. Hebner counts again.
No! Gail Kim.
The last thing that you need in a one-on-one matchup against someone as dominant as Awesome Kong is to lose your concentration.
That's right.
Your focus. And that's exactly what happened there to Gail Kim. She went outside momentarily, and when she came back in, Kong had recovered, and you saw the effects of that vicious choke slam.
And here comes Awesome Kong, but again, Gail Kim with that quickness gets out of the way, and I admire the fact she'll throw fists, elbows, forearms, and unbelievable pace, but look at Awesome Kong. Kicks her right in the gut, and oh no. Gonna take her up.
Got her up. Double under. No, God, throw her down head first.
Just creamed her.
Could have a new champion here.
One,
Pin,
two. Oh my God, Gail Kim got the shoulder up just in time. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
We've talked about that incredible pride as well as the matching heart that goes along with it, and you just saw it exhibited right there from Gail Kim, who amazingly was able to roll the shoulder and won.
What a champion she is. Every time she's down and out. And look at this. Oh, Gail Kim's able to get around and then crashes her in the face, and she sends those elbows right back at it. Nice drop kick.
Yeah, but she didn't go down. Kong's still on her feet. Gail now gonna try and go to the ropes from the middle rope. Here she comes springing off. Attempted the Hurricane Rana. It's blocked and got her a power bomb.
God, she just powerbombed down. Oh, wait a minute. Should have had her pin attempt, and she hits her a second time. And look at this.
A second power bomb takes her up a third time, and
Wow,
there it is. The awesome bomb from Awesome Kong.
Two. We've got a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong!
The incredibly destructive force of TNA's knockout division has done it. That series of power bombs. And the exclamation point being the awesome bomb does it, Don. We've got to take another look at what went down as we have the new champion. Here's the replay.
And look at this. Awesome Kong gets her 3 different times. She doesn't just do it once, twice, and then she hits her with that incredible awesome bomb. And I'm telling you, Awesome Kong was just too much finally for Gail Kim.
Ladies and gentlemen, Destination X continues with a 3-way match for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. Scheduled for one fall, introducing challenger number 1 from Tampa, Florida, Gail Kim.
Boy, this knockout division has been quite a story, hasn't it? I was thinking back, October pay-per-view of last year, Bound for Glory, Nashville, Tennessee. Quite honestly, Gail Kim, in my mind, put that knockout division on the map. She became the first ever champion. Opportunity tonight for her to regain the gold.
tell you, Mike, you brought up the fact that the TNA's women's knockout division is the talk of the wrestling world, and here's a reason why. It's not just the athleticism of Gail Kim in the ring that you talked about at Bound for Glory when she won that championship. It's the likes of ODB, somebody that you just can't quite describe. Somebody so different than any other woman that's ever been in professional wrestling. And then when you talk about the champ coming up, it shows you what a range this women's division has.
And finally, accompanied by Raisha Saeed, she stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 3/8 pounds, and is the defending TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong!
Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna step up? Who's gonna stop the dominance that we have witnessed for the past few months? I mean, since arriving here in TNA, Awesome Kong has certainly lived up to her name. Just absolutely awesome. What a force she's been. Recently adding the services of her associate, Raisha Saeed at ringside. What a package that is.
Look at that look. That look from Raisha Saeed, those eyes, I mean, they just stop you in your tracks as you look at Awesome Kong as she looks on, and again, there's Raisha Saeed again. But Mike, you mentioned that ODB, Gail Kim are going to have to work together. Yes, I know only one can win the title, but they cannot be divided in this situation, or I believe Awesome Kong will pick them apart. She just gets more confidence with every person that she dispatches. Gail Kim, ODB are going to have to try to take her out and then make it a one-on-one matchup and let the winner, you know, come out on top there.
I really think it's the only possible game plan or strategy that can work for the two challengers. Let's see if they decide to agree with us, and it looks like, at least here in the opening seconds of this match, that's exactly what it's going to be. Double team attempt. Can't even move Kong.
Well, she's just so unbelievably strong.
Look at that.
Look at her just bring them back around.
Wow.
Put them together and then double clothesline. Unbelievable how quickly she takes them out.
Yeah.
I mean, she is indescribably strong. It's hard. Oh, sometimes it's hard to watch the damage that she can do to these women.
Gail Kim fired off. Back first into the corner turnbuckles. ODB follows in, stacks up her two opponents, then charges in. ODB was able to move out of the way, and then Gail just got squashed in the corner.
Well, I don't blame her. I mean, are you going to stay there and let Awesome Kong cream you if you can help it? I mean, sorry for Gail Kim. She took the brunt of it, but ODB, it's good. She's just going right after her. You know, they respect Kong. They know how great she is, but I'll say this. They're not afraid of her. I mean, they are not afraid of her. They know that they're going to have to do something superhuman, and that's work together. Look at this. Gail Kim with the leg drop, and with ODB holding her up, and what a teamwork move as it sends Kong out of the ring. Wow.
I was almost questioning that strategy, that game plan that we laid out for you in the tail of the tape. I was questioning it until I saw that move. Yeah, ODB holding Kong up on the rope. You saw that great leg drop. Look at, and then Gail Kim's gonna try and steal it here from ODB because it's first pin or submission.
Well, and she knows that while Awesome Kong's not in the ring, it's your best advantage to win the gold back. But look at ODB. Oh, look at the strength of Gail Kim as she bridges out of that. But she goes right up onto the shoulders of ODB. And again, the longer they take, the more time that allows Awesome Kong to get her breath back. Wow.
Gail takes the arms of ODB, wraps them around her head like a necktie, powers her down to the mat, and Gail motions to the crowd that she's going to go to the top rope. Here she comes, the former knockout champion, perched up on top.
Whoa, instead of, wait a minute, unbelievable! Instead of ODB, she goes after Kong, and Kong catches her, unreal, off of the top rope. That is impressive, I don't care what you say. And ODB comes right after with a suicide dive.
Bodies laid out here in Norfolk, Virginia at the scope in this TNA Women's Knockout title matchup. Wow! How about ODB? We've talked about the power that she brings, the potential to be that one individual. And I don't think she can match power with Awesome Kong, but she's in that neighborhood. Boy, we just saw it right there, but instead, It was a dive through the ropes by Kong. Rose Gail Kim in, hooks the leg, but barely a 1 count from Rudy Charles.
You know what I like though, Mike, is the message they're sending to Kong.
True.
Yeah, we'll work together when it comes to you. I mean, ODB didn't hesitate. She could have let Kong take care of Gail out there, but she saw an opportunity to take Kong out again, and Kong is taking 2 wicked shots. As you see ODB and Gail now, again, fighting for that pin to win that championship.
Gail with the waist lock, and ODB tries to fight her off. Standing switch, ODB power move, drops Gail Kim right down and then follows with the front face lock.
Oh, and you just saw the blow she put to the back of Gail Kim, using that strength and that power. As Gail Kim gets to her feet, and you can see the knees going directly into the gut. That's 3 shots, and look at that forearm.
Off the ropes comes Gail Kim, cross body block attempt, caught in mid-move by ODB, then the fall-away slam, and boy, that was a bad landing for Gail Kim right on her shoulder.
Right on the shoulder, right on the arm,
You saw it like I did, too.
And that can make it go numb. And you can see ODB is fired up. Oh, what a spear! What a spear! Gail Kim just went right at her. Unbelievable.
Don't turn your back on Gail Kim. That would be lesson 1 for ODB. Now Gail to follow up the advantage. From the corner mount, gonna try with a series of shots. Those right hands, ODB fights her off.
Look at this, she's got her up top, and oh, you can see Gail trying to keep the legs wrapped around the head, but she doesn't hesitate. She uses her arms, gets them around the head, and takes them out. But guess what, Mike? Look at that ring.
Look who's back.
Holy cow, and look at her strength. But Gail Kim goes after him, but look at that.
Oh, how about Gail charging right at her, trying to match power, trying to match strength. That can never be good when you face Awesome Kong. That's near 300 pounds, 272 3/8. It just slammed right into Gail once again.
Now Gail able to get rid of ODB, and it's a one-on-one matchup. But while she's been in that ring fighting with ODB, Awesome Kong and Raisa Saeed sat out, watched how things were. She got it back, she got her brain back, and now look at her. She is just taking over on Gail Kim, and it's just scary when she gets momentum like this. But oh, great speed move.
It is good strategy, but it's one of those things that where you can't wait too long when you're trying to clear the cobwebs.
Yeah.
You can't let one of the other 2 knockouts score the win while you're outside on the arena floor. So it's sort of a good news, bad news situation. Crucifix attempt, dropped down by Gail, but no.
Oh, there it is.
Here it is, spinning back fist. That time it was blocked. She caught it with 2 short shots, but then she blocked that spinning back fist, and then she puts both knees right into Awesome Kong's face.
What a jawbreaker. And oh, man. She just was creamed with a clothesline, though. You got to give Gail Kim credit. She scouted that back fist. She's been on the wrong side of that spinning back fist. She was able to block it, and then right there, she just got creamed into the steel ring post.
And I think that's the same side. I think that's the shoulder that ODB injured just a couple of minutes ago. ODB, smart move, drop kick. Take out the legs of Awesome Kong. Bring her down to the mat. Gets face to face with Kong, and then Kong hooks the leg of ODB. That enziguri didn't connect, and now Kong gonna take ODB and slam her, smash her right down.
The only thing that ODB can hope is that Awesome Kong is a little tired after dealing with Gail, because Gail is out. She hit that ring post hard. ODB, it's one-on-one now, and it's just a display of strength from Awesome Kong. Did you see how?
Oh, I saw it.
She held her up there forever and then slams her down on her back.
I don't know what's more impressive, holding her up like that or the impact that she makes when she drives her right down to the canvas. Gail gonna try and get back in the picture here.
Uses ODB to do it. Uses her as a step ladder. You gotta give this girl credit. I've never seen more heart from anybody. She's one of those people you just love to root for because she just lays it all out there every single match, Mike.
She connected with a clothesline, then Kong caught her with an open hand thrust, but then from behind you see ODB with a shot, Gail with a shot. You talked about the ping pong ball. There's the jawbreaker for Kong, who's rocking but still on her feet.
She's unbelievably hard to bring down.
Here comes
Maybe
the flask.
a little juice
Liquid
is
courage.
what ODB needs right there. Now that'll help her. You can see Gail Kim now decide that she wants some.
You gotta be kidding.
Hey, whatever it takes. And look at her go for it. Oh, she didn't like it. All right, they're going to work together. Here it goes.
Well, let's see if they're more successful this time. Gail Kim one side, ODB the other.
That's how you do it.
Double missile drop kick.
And I liked how they kind of didn't hit at the same time. Oh, man. ODB there broke up the pin.
You can't blame her.
No, you can't.
And then goes right back for the cover on Kong.
And Gail Kim breaks it up. Absolutely, though, what they did with the 2 drop kicks. Bam, bam, taking Kong off of her feet. But this is what happened when gold's on the line. You want it so bad. But you know what? It's going to come down to this anyway.
Down goes ODB, courtesy of Gail Kim. Attention turned to the champ. Yes, the knockout title holder, Awesome Kong. Gail with that forearm shot. Gonna try and shoot Kong off, but there you see the reversal. Gail from the middle rope. Again, the crossbody block doesn't work, but ODB is gonna try and take her down, and does. Tripped her.
Oh, again, so close. ODB breaks it up, and how about that? ODB got herself in behind Kong. Gail Kim saw the opportunity, then Gail Kim right there. Put the knee right into the forehead of ODB. What a great matchup of all 3. All 3 are worthy of this championship.
First pin or submission will decide it. Power game again for Kong. Gail up on her shoulders, and again you see ODB with the roll up, and well, that would have been a tough decision for the referee.
Who gets the pin?
I don't know.
But Kong's not going to make it a decision. Kong took them both away at the same time, and that shows you the strength of Awesome Kong.
TNA Knockout Championship hangs the balance in this 3-way spinning back fist right there. That one caught ODB as Gail comes in.
Implant. Oh,
just plants her down.
Oh, man. This is what Kong needed. This is her chance. She's got Gail Kim on her back. She's got ODB reeling from the spinning back. What is she going to do, Mike?
Look out.
Holy cow, can the mat holder?
Here comes that
splash. Holy cow. Oh, man. ODB just in time, because no way was Gail Kim going to kick out of that. I don't think Hercules could have kicked out of that.
Kong staring down ODB. Face to face. One of the challengers and the champ. ODB, you can hear those shots just echoing throughout the scope. Instead, Kong up.
Implant buster. Right there it is. Implant buster on ODB. And does he finish her off right here? Wait a minute. Look at her just methodically going around the ring. Raisa Saeed there yelling instruction.
Again.
Oh, no.
Here comes another splash. 272 and 3/8 pounds.
Oh, but she misses.
Nobody home. ODB rolls out of the way. No contact made. Well, there was contact. Kong in the mat. Here comes ODB. Digging down deep. Charges at Kong. Big right hand. Kong fights it off. Another shot. Kong still on her feet.
ODB just trying to get fired up any way she can. That's 3 shots in a row. It's so hard to take Kong off. But you can see she's got Kong reeling. Kong's still reeling from missing that frog splash. She's got to finish it right here. And there she does the press off the ropes. 2. Oh! Close.
Middle rope Thesz press leads to another near fall, another 2 count for ODB. Yes, the 3-way matchup continues. Oh, wait a minute, right? That was Raisa Saeed. Kong's associate from outside, hooking the leg of ODB.
Oh, ODB is furious. Look at this. She's going to try to just take that scarf off of the head of Raisa Saeed, and that gives Kong time. Uh-oh. Awesome bomb. Awesome bomb.
Pin.
No.
Yes!
Here is your winner, and still TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong!
She did it!
How do you stop her?
What can you say? You gotta give her props, you gotta give her credit. The awesome bomb from Awesome Kong leads to yet another victory as she retains the TNA Knockout Championship. I want to take another look at the highlights from this match.
Look at some of this action. This is the beginning. Kong showing her strength. But then the teamwork came into play as Gail Kim, ODB worked together. Right here was a great indication. ODB came out on a suicide dive, and it looked like it was going to be between these 2. But both of them couldn't come up with a pin. Then the liquid courage got involved. The double drop kick. But the frog splash was it for Gail.
You know, there were times when Gail Kim and ODB worked together pretty well. But the setup move, the implant buster, followed by the appropriately named Awesome Bomb. And there it is. There's the win. Awesome Kong keeps that knockout championship.
Great effort, though, by ODB, Mike, and Gail Kim. I mean, they did what they had to do. and they made it an actual three-way matchup, and it could have gone to any one of them, and they were all worthy.
The mysterious Raisha Saeed and Awesome Kong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a $25,000 challenge, and it is also for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Taylor Wilde.
Out of all the fan challenge competitors, it was Taylor Wilde who took Kong to the limit. Last week's win over Raisha Saeed gives her another shot at Kong.
And her opponent is accompanied to the ring by Raisha Saeed. She stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 3/8 pounds, and is the defending TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong.
No one is happier with her total dominance in the knockout division than Awesome Kong herself. And you know that she's looking at tonight's match as a chance to finally erase Taylor Wilde from the list of women that have stepped up out of the crowd to fight for the TNA Knockout Championship and $25,000.
What a difference tonight in demeanors. This Awesome Kong coming down with that confidence and just going right after Taylor Wilde just to make a statement right off the bat and just crushes her. We saw Taylor Wilde earlier, and you could just see a nervousness about her. She was scared, obviously, just scared to death. And I really, that's because she's had time to think about all this. You know, earlier she's always been so confident. She just had this goal and this dream, and now she realizes she's got to get in that ring and face her.
And look at Don, look at Taylor Wilde mounting offense here against Awesome Kong. Kong has been shocked and just shoves her away, just used her power.
It's like she's an adrenaline junkie. I mean, every time she gets in the action, she just gets fired up just when you think she's going to get crushed.
Oh,
come on.
Outside Raisha Saeed hooks the leg of Taylor Wilde, and now you know it's Kong in control.
Well, Raisha Saeed looking for some payback after what happened to her last week when Taylor Wilde beat her to get this shot.
Check this out. Roxy coming down to watch Taylor's back. Can Taylor Wilde survive against Awesome Kong? And we're back on Thursday Night Impact. Wow, the impact of that chop from the defending TNA Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong, as we see the continuation of this title match against Taylor Wilde, also with that $25,000 at stake. But Don West, it has been all Awesome Kong during the commercial break.
But the one thing about it is she doesn't put her away. Taylor Wilde just seems to always get back up. You know, Awesome Kong's had so much time to think about this, and maybe that's the game plan. As Roxy trying to pull Taylor through this, maybe that's what Awesome Kong's wanting to do. Draw this out, hurt her, make her pay for every time she came in the ring.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what Kong has on her mind. Fires Taylor off into the corner, then follows up, and that near 300 pounds went directly right into the body of Taylor Wilde. And boy, oh boy, she has just been delivering an absolute beating, and you're right, this is exactly what this is about. As we see Raisha Saeed look on from ringside, this is about payback for Kong in her mind, being embarrassed by Taylor Wilde.
Well, she's letting Taylor Wilde know what it takes to be a champion and what you've got to put up. And Awesome Kong, she's gone through this women's division like nothing we've ever seen, and now she's up on the second rope. And there she goes. Oh, Taylor Wilde just in time.
Big splash doesn't connect. Taylor Wilde instead comes springing off the ropes. Caught her with the drop kick first. Back at it one more time, but Kong stays on her feet.
It's amazing how hard it is to knock Kong down, but she's staggering. That's one thing about it. Taylor Wilde has found a weak spot.
Look at that.
And gets her.
Missile drop kick. Caught her high in the head. On her for the cover.
No!
Oh, man.
We almost saw history here in the making, and Taylor Wilde can't believe it. She knows how close, and she goes right back after her. Look at those kicks. She's trying to find a weakness, but...
Oh, come on. There's no weakness in Kong. Just overpowered her right there.
And just put her right on her head, and you can see Roxy making sure that Raisha Saeed does not get involved. She wants to give this young girl every chance. I think this girl's impressed everybody in the knockout division.
But here it comes. Awesome bomb on the way. Instead, Taylor floats over, and then the sit out, nobody home.
She went up just too high. Nice drop kick, though, right to the face. Oh, here she is. Two.
You can't get any closer than that.
Oh, can you believe that this girl has come so close on a couple of occasions of beating Awesome Kong?
Yeah, but then the reality check sets in. Kong the double chop, follows up in the corner, and then just throws down the referee, Rudy Charles.
Kong, she just doesn't want to have anybody interfering. And Taylor, what? Look at this! She rolled over! 2!
No!
Oh, I thought the referee was going to come into play. I absolutely thought Taylor Wilde was going to steal it. Kong, though, you can see she's getting madder and madder by the minute.
She's trying to suplex Awesome Kong?
You got to give her credit for trying.
Kong stops her. Here it is, implant buster! Oh!
Man, was that devastating. Well, that's what happens. 1, 2. You got to be kidding! She got the, look at the look on Kong's face. Is that priceless or what?
You talk about having no quit, no give up at all for Taylor Wilde in spite of that implant buster.
Oh, the crowd getting so into this, and I can understand. And again, Kong just knows if she can hit that awesome bomb, it's over. Oh, that's what she does, that backhand. Spinning, missed it. 1, 2, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of $25,000 and the new TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Taylor Wilde.
No freaking way! You've got to be kidding me!
Biggest upset in TNA history.
Taylor Wilde, unbelievable! You have just done the impossible! You're the new knockout champion!
This is the greatest night of my life! This just proves dreams can come true!
Congratulations! $25,000 richer and the new knockouts champion, Taylor Wilde!
Well, for those of you who don't believe what you've seen, we've got to take another look at this move of the match. Brought to you by Universal Pictures. Hellboy 2, believe it or not, he's the good guy in theaters July 11th.
It was all Awesome Kong, but this woman had no quit. Taylor Wilde, when you thought it was over, she rolled her up, and dreams can come true.
Taylor Wilde, new TNA Knockout Champion, $25,000 richer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Turning Point continues with the following 6 sides of steel crutch match, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Poison from the state of California, Tara!
Well, it's not often that the 6 sides of steel is the battleground for a TNA Knockouts match, but that is the case tonight at Turning Point, and when you consider the rivalry between these two, that's probably it.
There's poison right there. Don't touch it, Mike. Don't touch it.
You have to worry about that. The distance from that thing. Talking about the battleground, the 6 sides of steel, after everything we've seen between these two, this is probably the perfect way to settle it, Taz.
Yeah, I don't envy Tara being locked in a cage, 6 sides of steel or a cage with Awesome Kong, but I talked to Tara earlier, and she's motivated. She's amped up for this match. She's nuts.
Her opponent stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. She weighs 272 3/8 pounds. She is Awesome Kong.
You could just, I mean, I don't know about you, Mike, but I could just sense like an aura coming off of Awesome Kong. Like she's about to enter her realm.
We've often referenced Awesome Kong as that dominant figure in the TNA Knockout division. And now over the course of the past several weeks, with her handler, Raisha Saeed, being eliminated, she's been absolutely unstoppable.
Unstoppable, uncontrollable, oh, any way you want to put it. Well, Tara, again, just bringing the fight, got to defend herself here. Awesome Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who've never seen her compete, she's a barbaric woman. Nasty individual.
And if you think about Kong's time here in TNA, she's relied on intimidation, but the one thing that we've seen, Tara, she won't back down, she won't back up.
Now, I respect that out of Tara. And watch out, watch out! Oh. That would have been a splat and a half there.
Kong leaves her feet with that big splash attempt. Went for that drop down splash on Tara, but not able to connect. Still the quickness of Tara. Able to avoid that contact and to try and use the cage as a weapon here against Kong.
And I think that,
Is that a spinning back fist?
Yeah, and it didn't hit. What hit was Kong's hand on the steel. That might have been one little mistake that Kong made, and Tara seems to be capitalizing on it in the early goings of this match.
Kong climbing up the ropes. The hand of Kong, that spinning back fist that did not connect. Trying to continue the punishment.
Where's Tara? Oh, no.
Tara looked like she was going to try and climb up the
Might
side
be
of the
an
cage.
electric chair right there. Electric chair by the massive, awesome Kong. It's a gigantic woman Kong is. And Tara now. Whew, she's hurting. What's this?
It's pin, it's submission, or it's escape. The 6 sides of steel to win in this knockouts match. Escape meaning climbing over the top and then down to the floor. As we see Tara go up to the corner here and meet Kong and just get shoved
Too
back
big.
again. She's had some bad landings.
Kong's too big. You can't fit up
Watch
there.
out! Whoa! Was that a missile drop kick?
Holy, gotta be kidding me. How impressive was that?
Kong taking everything out of the playbook, and the arsenal gets 2 only. Whether I'm more amazed at the missile drop kick by Kong or the fact that Tara was able to power out before 3.
Talk about awesome. That was an awesome missile drop kick by a massive woman. Oh, God.
Just flung directly into the corner, and you saw Tara's head make contact with the corner turnbuckle. Not a pretty sight in its time.
This might, you know, Mike, let me interrupt you. I mean, listen, we've seen Tara. She's gutsy. She's a fearless competitor. Lion-hearted, to say the least. I think we're seeing the beginning of the end of Tara here in the 6 sides of steel.
Face pressed
Oh, my
against
God. Oh, my God.
side
No.
of the steel cage in the near 300 pounds of Kong.
Oh, man.
Man, like a runaway train right into the back of Tara.
Her face, Tara's face just smashed right into those steel links of the 6 sides of steel.
Boy, to this point, awesome Kong.
No!
Oh, went for the giant swing type move there. And instead of swinging around, just threw her right head first into the cage again.
It looked like Tara, the side of her head, her temple area, smashing into the steel. Oh, my God. You hear the screams of pain by Tara?
I was curious prior to this match whose advantage it would be, Kong or Tara, competing in the 6 sides of steel. And if the first several minutes of this match is going to tell the story, it's been Kong really utilizing that cage to her best advantage.
Oof. Well, you get yourself in a cage, 6 sides of steel with someone like awesome Kong. It's a career-shortening situation. Tara right now, it's a grave situation for her. She's in deep trouble, Mike.
And Kong toying with Tara, brings her up to her feet just to knock her back down again with the headbutt.
It's almost as if at any moment that Kong wants to end this thing, she can. Oh, no, what? Oh, my God.
Elevates her into the air, then uses the side of the steel cage as she bounces her off that just to add more impact on the landing.
See how Kong dropped her, just letting Tara's body go with no regard. Looked like Tara got hit by a car the way she fell and landed. Oof. Wow. That might be an opening there if Tara can get to a vertical base and capitalize.
Kong went for that front suplex. You saw Tara able to roll through instead. Now going to try and match her with strength. Went for a clothesline instead. Kong was there, might have gone implant buster, but Tara fights back after she countered the move.
Again, Tara bringing it. Tara's bringing it.
And amazingly has turned this thing around against Kong. Taking her by the hair and taking her from side to side and putting her face first into the cage. There's the kick.
Gotta give it to Tara. I didn't think this was gonna happen. She was able to turn it around. You're right. Oh!
Drop kick, and that's impressive. We've got Kong off of her feet to this point. Talked with Tara earlier about her strategy in this match.
Just do it, just do it, just do it, Tara, just do it.
Right into the pin, here's the cover, here's two, no. I mean, there was concern when I talked to Tara pre-match. Going into the 6 Sides of Steel with Kong, she wants to make this a very special weekend. She was inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame in her hometown of Rialto, California yesterday. And she said it would make her so happy to follow up something like that moment in her career with a win here against Kong tonight. But
well, she might be put in the Hall of Fame in her hometown. She might be getting put in the hospital if Kong drills her with something here.
both competitors up on the top. Precarious position here. Oh!
Both women landing nasty right there. Tara, almost as if they're trying to go punch for punch. Seems like both knockouts are kind of getting fatigued here because they've been just bringing the physicality.
Factor in all of the concussive type moves against the side of the cage and the turnbuckles and the mat. Pretty much tells the story of what we have seen to this point, with Tara taken down by Kong. And Kong trying to make her way across the cage there, and Tara's got to fight.
Tara just still bringing it to her. What the hell? No way. The Kong fighting out.
Almost an attempt at her widow's peak there out of the corner, with Kong able to fight her off, and Tara's wait a minute. Come on, that's 300 pounds, Tara.
Good power bomb. What?
I don't think I've ever seen awesome Kong power bomb before.
What you just did? She's got him.
Wow.
How frustrating right now is this for Tara? How close was she? Wow.
Monumental move with that power bomb. And Kong is at the point now where Tara can do one of two things: climb, escape the cage, or go for that potential move that could finish her off. And there she goes.
I think escape might be the way that Tara's going.
Going to the top.
And that's smart. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Reverses field when she gets to the top of the 6 Sides of Steel. I thought she was going to escape.
Careful! Oh, God!
Crossbody off the top. She did it! She did it!
Here's your winner, Tara!
God almighty! The emotion just pouring out of Tara and our live audience here. That was freaking wild, man! Wow!
Soaking in the plaudits of the crowd here at Turning Point. What a matchup between these two knockouts, and what a way to finish it as Tara goes ultimate high risk off the cage.
Tara had to be close to 15 feet, right? Let's take a look at some of the action we witnessed in the 6 Sides of Steel match. This electric chair here, I thought was more or less the beginning of the end by Kong on Tara. Now that nasty giant swing, head first, temple first into the steel.
It was all part of the awesome Kong beatdown. Tara got things rolling, reversed, hit the power bomb, and then came off the top of the cage with the crossbody and the pin. There it is, almost like that Fez press off the top of the cage, and she did it.
Look at that. Wow. You can see Tara's face was almost in shock, like she knew she was about to get the win.
Or win. Can't believe it. But in case you haven't noticed, I said what I was gonna do, and I was gonna beat the best female wrestler ever, Kong. And I did. I did. And I have one more thing. ODB, I'm coming after you. I will be the next TNA Knockouts champion. We did it.
Well, congratulations to Tara. Absolutely such an impressive victory, Mike. Speaking of championships right here, I mean, you know, can Hamada and Kong, can they do it? Can they gain the knockout tag team titles right here live on Impact?
Wow, what a night it has been already.
Oh, my God.
Hulk Hogan's TNA debut We see Jeff Hardy
Ric
earlier.
Flair.
We see the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Scott Hall, Sean Waltman, Sting up in the rafters. Well, I wonder what Sting was thinking as he looked down on the ring.
And how about, getting back to Ric Flair? What's Ric Flair walking in AJ Styles, our TNA World Heavyweight Champions locker room? I find that pretty intriguing.
To say the least.
Well, Hamada has that Japanese strong style along with the luchador style, as does Sarita, which makes her a pretty good chemistry here.
Sarita's such an interesting story. Born in Canada, but has lived for years in Mexico City.
So she likes the cold and the hot. The cold and the hot.
Has learned that lucha libre style. Taylor Wilde up on top, waits, comes off the top, and the arm drag takes Hamada across.
That was nicely done by Taylor Wilde. Showed a lot of athleticism there.
Wait a minute. What's going on, guys?
Something's going on backstage.
That's what I just got told from the truck. What is this?
We need a trainer in here.
Who is that?
We got a trainer, please.
That's the machine guns, right?
That's the Motor City Machine Guns. They've been laid out in the back.
Well, who did?
I don't know.
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Definitely the Motor City Machine Guns. Well, I don't know. We do have a
JB on the scene right there. Wonder who was responsible for laying them out. Kong drops directly down to Sarita. No! Only two.
That had to be like a small foreign car just falling on her chest.
Hamada charges to the corner. Taylor Wilde elevates her up and then caught her in the head with a kick.
Watch out. Oof. Can't get Awesome Kong off a vertical base, though.
No success with 2 consecutive drop kicks from Taylor Wilde. Gonna go double team with the drop kick.
Oh, there, that worked. 2's better than 1. Yeah.
Kong and Hamada out to regroup out on the arena floor.
And both, who knows what's going to happen here? Sarita and Taylor, high risk, big time. What's this?
Oh! Suicide dive by Sarita, off the top by Taylor Wilde. When we return to this live Impact special, who's going to win the TNA Knockout Tag Team titles? Challengers took control during the commercial break and continue to be in charge of this tag team title matchup. Awesome Kong's opportunity, big clubbing blow to the back of Taylor Wilde, and you can see Taylor extending the hand. Imperative for her to get to the corner and get Sarita back in this battle.
Yeah, tough task here for Taylor. Nice counter. Can she follow up? Oh, she's definitely, Taylor did slow down Kong.
Caught her by surprise. You see
tag.
Kong react. There's the tag. Here comes Sarita. Gonna spring back off the middle rope. Perfectly placed drop kick.
Beautiful springboard to that drop kick. Notice how, I was gonna say,
was able to duck the clothesline, but then got nailed by the kick from Hamada.
It's like Hamada's hurting, though. Maybe her knee or her quadriceps. Something's going on with Hamada.
Double team. Sarita shot off into the corner. Springs up to the top, but then goes high risk off that top rope. Gets caught, and the double team takeover on Hamada and Kong.
Watch Taylor here. Look at this. Oh, nice. Oh my God! Look at the power of Kong.
Went for that awesome bomb. Oh! Instead rolls through, then drops directly down. Gets only 2 because Taylor Wilde was there just in the nick of time to break him. Watch his pin.
Tremendous follow-up after very nasty low drop kick, physical match. Look at that spinning back punch.
And how about where it was delivered? To the side of the leg. You don't see that very often.
No, Charlie Horse, not up your leg quick. Oh my God.
Hamada just flings Taylor Wilde into the steel post.
Look at Taylor, looks like she got hit by a car.
Kong directing traffic. Got Sarita up top, and so is Hamada on the top rope.
Well, I think Hamada wants Kong to back up.
Yeah, she got that space, didn't she? Delivers the missile drop kick into the pin, and new champions.
Here are your winners and new TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions, Hamada and Awesome Kong.
That is massive for Hamada and Kong. New Knockout Tag Team Champions. Early tonight, we crowned a new Knockout champ in ODB.